Hi, I'm Rebecca Hartley.
Step 1. Sugar, spice, and all things nice. This process begins by grating an orange into a bowl of sugar. This allows orange flavor to be properly infused into the scone. Salt and baking soda will then be added to this dry mixture in order to give it its fluffy nature. Step 2. Fluffy white flour. The next step involves pouring this concoction of flavor into a bowl of pure white flour. That then gets all mixed together into a fine white mixture. Step 3. A little wet never hurt anyone. After these steps, butter and cream cheese need to be sliced into cubes and added to the mixture. This is so that they will be easier to break down when mixing all the contents together. Next, take 2 eggs and crack them into a bowl. Slowly add this to your wet mixture. Then, take a press and press the mixture all together. The next step is slowly taking your dry mixture of flour and sugar mix and adding it to your wet mixture. This will need to be done gradually so that all the contents can be evenly mixed together. The result will be a flaky dough. Next, add milk. Slowly. Very slowly. Then, add a little orange juice to give it an extra orange flavor. The next process will be mashing all ingredients together, allowing them to get evenly mixed and form a flaky paste. Step 4. To shape and mold. Cover your working space in an even coat of all-purpose flour. Have a little fun with it. Transfer your dough from the bowl to the surface. You will then knead the dough evenly, allowing all contents to be evenly mixed together. Slice the dough into 2 equal parts. Then continue to knead and mold the dough. You will then flatten it out into a 1/2-inch disc. Cut the dough into quarters, or eighths if you so desire. This will depend on how big your scones are. And that's it. Step 5. Things are getting toasty. A quick trip into the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes should do the trick and make your scones well brown but also fluffy. Things are starting to smell good in this kitchen. The final step, bon appetit. An orange frosting can be added to scones if desired, but are not required to enjoy fully. This has been Rebecca in the kitchen. Let's go over and ask her some questions.
Well, I grew up cooking with my grandmother, so it's kind of an homage to her, and also because it's a way to get out my creative side, because I like to take ingredients that I've never heard of or other people have never heard of and make it into this really cool dish that people can enjoy. I enjoy making scones because they're something that people don't normally have all the time, and people think that they're really complicated to make, and they're actually not. So it's a lot of fun to just make them and see people's reactions when they get them, and they're like, oh, this is so cool, and and it really hasn't taken me any time, but it makes them feel special when I give it to them. Favorite part about baking, I guess, is just being creative, honestly, and being able to give to other people, because everyone says the way to someone's heart is through their stomach. So being able to feed them is a big deal to me. It's all about hospitality.